What is the most popular sport in the world? Football, also known as soccer in some countries. Football is used in British English. Soccer is used in American English. Football, or soccer, is basically a game where two teams of 11 players each try to end the game with the most goals. The game is played on a rectangular area of grass. This is called a football pitch in British English and a soccer field in American English. At each end of the pitch there is a goal. This is the goal. The goal consists of two vertical goalposts and a horizontal crossbar above the ground. There is normally a net attached to the goalposts and the crossbar to help confirm whether the ball has entered between the posts or not. When the ball enters between the two goalposts and under the crossbar and over the goal line is the line that marks one end of the pitch, a goal is scored. A goal is worth 1 point, or 1 goal. None of the players can use their hands or arms to touch the ball, except for one goalkeeper in each team. The main job of the goalkeeper is to stop the ball from entering the goal. The goalkeeper can only use his or her hands inside the penalty area, also known as the penalty box. Let's look at other parts of the football pitch or soccer field. A game of football or soccer begins with the kickoff. Kickoff with a hyphen is used more in British English. Kickoff as one word is used more in American English. What is the kickoff? This is the first time the ball is kicked by one of the players in order to start the match. Where does the kickoff take place? At the center spot. Notice how there are two ways of spelling the word center. In British English, the word center ends in RE. In American English, the word center ends in ER. The center spot is the exact middle or center of the pitch. Do you see that large circle in the middle of the pitch around the center spot? This is called the center circle. Again, notice the difference in spelling between British English and American English. What is the center circle? At the start of the game, or after a goal has been scored, players from the team that are not doing the kickoff can't be inside that circle until the ball has been played. Also, both teams have to start or restart on their side of the halfway line. The halfway line is the marked line that goes across the pitch, exactly halfway between the two goal lines. Look at these words. The noun kickoff can be written with a hyphen or as one word. Its verb form is kick off, which is two separate words. There is no difference in pronunciation. Remember, the verb form can also change. They will be kicking off in 5 minutes. They have already kicked off. We have already mentioned that the goal lines are the two short boundary lines at opposite ends of the pitch. The goal posts are placed on the goal line. The other lines going down the length of the pitch are called the touch lines. The touch lines are the two long boundary lines that go along the length of the pitch. The intersection between a goal line and a touch line is called the corner. There is usually a corner flag positioned at each corner. Sometimes during a match or game, there is a foul. A foul is an action that is not permitted in the game, as it is against the rules. When a player commits a foul, the other team gets a free kick. A free kick is when the ball is placed in a position, which means it isn't moving, and then a player from the team that is awarded the free kick has the opportunity to kick or pass the ball once before the other team can interact with it. The players of the opposite team cannot be near the ball when a free kick is taken. As I mentioned before, we have a goalkeeper who tries to stop the ball from entering the goal. This goalkeeper is only allowed to use their hands to stop the ball when he or she is inside the penalty area, also known as the penalty box. This area is important because of something called a penalty. When a foul happens inside the penalty box or penalty area, a penalty is awarded instead of a free kick. A penalty is taken by one player against the goalkeeper of the opposite team. The ball is placed on the penalty spot for the kick, and the goalkeeper must be on the goal line. Let's look at some of the people involved in a game of football. Two teams play against each other. Each football team consists of 11 players on the field at the same time. There is also a referee on the pitch that wears a different color from everyone else. The referee is the person responsible for making sure all players follow the rules. The referee uses a whistle to get the attention of the players and to signify a change in the flow of the game, such as a foul, which we have already talked about, or the end of the half or the end of the match. The referee also has two types of cards, a yellow card and a red card. Yellow card. A yellow card is given as punishment for a serious foul in the game. When the same player receives 2 yellow cards in a match, then it becomes a red card. Red card. If a player gets a red card, they must leave the pitch immediately and cannot play again during the same match. A player is given a red card for dangerous play on the field, or if they get 2 yellow cards in the same match. Let's look at different positions on the pitch. This is a classic lineup. We have the forwards, the midfielders, the defenders, and the goalkeeper. Let's see what each one does. Forwards. The forwards are the attacking players of a team. Their main role is to score goals. Sometimes they are called strikers. Midfielders. These are the players that help defend and also try to get the ball to the forwards. Defenders. Their main role is to stop the other team from scoring goals. They are defending the area near their goal. Goalkeeper. There's only one goalkeeper on the field for each team. A goalkeeper is the only player that can use his or her hands while they're in the penalty area. Their main role is to defend the goal and stop the other team from scoring goals. An informal word for goalkeeper is goalie. You can also see some specific names of each position under the player icons in the chart. A couple more words that you need to know about members of a football team are substitutes and manager. Substitute. These players do not start on the field with the other players. Substitutes sit on the bench, which is beside the field, until it is time to replace a player on the field who is tired, injured, or not performing well. Sometimes substitutes are used as a part of a change in tactics. Manager. The person in charge of a football team. A manager is responsible for selecting the team of players for a match and the tactics they should use on the pitch. Do you play football? If you do, what position do you play? Let us know in the comments below. I hope you found this English vocabulary lesson about football, also called soccer, useful. If you did, click the like button and subscribe to our channel so you know when we create new lessons to help improve your English. Have an awesome day.